As Ujunwa sang to the magical tree, her wicked stepmother, who was on the tree, grew with it into the sky.
Ainam! Who have you left those plates in the kitchen for? You silly thing!
Once upon a time lived a very hardworking girl called Ujunwa. Ujunwa had lost her father and her mother. Her wicked stepmother was so mean to her, making her do all the chores while allowing her own daughter, which was Ujunwa's stepsister, to do nothing. Every single day was the same. A day of terror, a day of abuse, a day of hard work. Ujunwa had little or no food to eat, and every single time it was the same insults, the same bashing, the same beating. Ujunwa had endured so much. One day, Ujunwa's stepmother went to get some Udara fruits. They had enough of the fruits to their fill while they threw the seeds at her, making a mockery of her. Ujunwa did not get any. When they had finished taking the fruits, Ujunwa took some of the seeds, went to her secret hiding place in the forest where she always stayed whenever she was sad to sing. She buried them on the ground, planting them, hoping that one day they would grow. But Ujunwa did something amazing. Believing that this seed could hear her, she began to sing. Udara muto, nda to to to, nda unye namo, nda zutu udara naya, nda racha racha racha, nda racha puwe wene, nda racha puwe wena. Alas, as she sang, tiny shoots began to come up. And as she sang more, a tree began to grow. The tree grew, and then she began to sing for the tree to bear fruits, and the tree began to bear fruits. Ujunwa also sang that the tree's fruits ripened, and the fruit ripened. It was magical. Ujunwa would always go to the tree to get fruit whenever she was hungry, the magical tree. But someone observed. It was her wicked stepmother. She always saw that Ujunwa had begun to glow. She was more happier, and she did her house chores without murmuring or looking sad. She saw a different Ujunwa, and then she decided to monitor her. Something is wrong somewhere, she thought. And then she followed Ujunwa wherever Ujunwa went. And then she sneaked closely. And here, she sees the magic. She sees as Ujunwa sings to the tree and how the tree buds and bears rich golden Udara fruits. This made the stepmother surprised, envious, and angry. And then she comes out angrily. How dare you? You witch! You have the power to make this happen, and you never told us. You are a stingy, wicked girl. Immediately, the stepmother climbed onto the tree in a bid to take some of the fruits for herself. She warned Ujunwa, from now henceforth, this tree is not yours. But Ujunwa pleaded, Mother, please.
Mother,
she took one of the fruits and threw it on Ujunwa's head, stoning her to shut up.
Shut up, stingy
As
girl.
the mother climbed the tree, plucking the fruits, this made Ujunwa unhappy. And then she began to sing. Udara muto, nda to to to, nda unye namo, nda zuta dara naya, racha racha racha, racha puwe wena, elu waboriri, onye richolaba. These angry notes made the tree began to grow higher and higher and higher into the sky, making the stepmother prone to fall. Villagers had gathered because, this tree had grown so tall that everyone in the village could see it. The problem was getting the stepmother down from the tree. They knew that every attempt to get her down would only mean one thing: death. And the only way out was to make the tree shrink back to its original size. And so they pleaded with Ujunwa, please forgive your stepmother and make the tree shrink back to its original size. All pleas actually worked. Ujunwa felt pity for her stepmother and then began to sing. As she sang, the tree shrunk back to its original size. And the stepmother came down remorseful. She pleaded, Ujunwa, my daughter, please forgive me. In the normal Igbo story, this was the happy ending for Ujunwa. But in my own story, this is just the beginning. If you want to follow original cultural stories, especially African stories, kindly follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Thank you.